Hi. So it's a little routine that I came up with in case you are someone who spends a lot of time sitting in a chair, or you might occasionally find yourself sitting in a chair for long periods of time and you need a little stretching. This will help rejuvenate you. So I'll start by saying that your chair being firm is best for sitting, and the knees in line with the hips, right? So if you have a chair, and especially if you have a chair with a back for this purpose, would be great, but you don't have to. But yeah, firm and with no arms on the sides would be best as well, to give you a little more freedom of movement. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is a chair squat. So widening the legs here apart and kind of bringing yourself near the end of your chair. Toes are pointed slightly out, and just bring your hands all the way down to the floor. So opening the hips, you might even gently press with your elbows into your legs if that feels good to help the hips open a bit. You might flatten your back and lift up. You'd feel it stretch through your sacrum a little more. Yeah. You might let your head dangle. Right? So if that's comfortable for you, letting the head dangle, letting the neck release, letting some blood get to your head. Right? It's a nice little inverted pose. Really good if we can get some blood to our brain. Yeah, so staying there as long as you're comfortable, and then walking up to sitting again, bringing your legs back towards each other, and we'll snake the spine, right? So you're just going to sort of reach your heart out and up and lift, arching the back, shoulders down, and then curl the tailbone under, rounding the back all the way, and then feel like your spine is a snake. So you're just going to lengthen out and up, and then curling the tailbone under you, curling under and rounding back. Yeah, and just really try to articulate the spine here. A little cat-cow, right? But snaky movement. Yeah. And then we can continue that same idea if we sit up and bring our arms out from our shoulders. Flapping wings, I call this. So reaching your arms forward, stretching your back, opening the back, and then drawing your arms back, feeling your shoulder blades squeeze together, lifting the heart, and then rounding, reaching, and opening as you reach back, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together a bit. Yeah, so back and forth between. And this is also a way to stimulate the heart chakra. Great. Really good for our spine and our shoulders. Great. And then we'll bring our arms straight out from our shoulders, palms facing down, and reach your fingers. Keep your fingers all together and your thumb together so they're all like that together, right? And you're going to reach your fingers away from you. Try to stretch your arms away from your torso. Reach, reach, reach. And you're going to really feel the nerves kick in there, right? Reach, reach. And then tilt your fingers up. So bending the wrist to tilt the fingers up. Continue to reach through the base of your hand, right? So lengthening through the base of the hand. You really feel that stretch through your forearm, right? And also that stretch through your hand. You'll feel your nerves. This is really good for you if you've been doing a lot of keyboard work or writing, right? You write or your hands are on the keyboard. Good.
And then go ahead and shake it out. Shake your arms a little bit here. All right, and then we'll come into a twist. So this is nice if you have the back of the chair to grab hold of that. But if you don't, you can also put your hand on your hip, right? And we'll lengthen our spine, bring our other arm around, gently twist back here, always lengthening the spine before we twist, right? And just taking a few breaths. The chair is so nice because it can help you kind of gradually deepen into your twist as you gently pull on the chair. Just taking a few breaths in that direction, and then we'll come around for the other side. Again, if you can, grab a chair back there and press into your thigh, lengthen the spine and twist, looking back. Taking a few breaths here. The twists massage our internal organs, our digestive organs. Great, and then you can do that a few times if you'd like. And then we'll take our arms, again, you'll need the back of a chair is really good for this, or if you don't have that, you can clasp your hands behind your back, but if you can grab your chair, kind of bring yourself forward a bit and hang on your chair, right? So just looking forward, lifting the head a bit, leaning into it, pulling your arms, right? You feel that hanging, like you're hanging on your chair. So it's really good for us to hang in any way we can, whether that's holding onto a chair or maybe the molding of a wall or a door stop, or the molding around the door. You can hang sideways on that. Anything to hang is super good for the shoulders. Yeah. Also, we're opening our chest, stretching our chest. Okay, and you can come up from there, and we'll take one leg across the other with your leg above the knee, above the ankle, this foot flexed, and just stretch forward over that leg. So a nice little hip stretch here, piriformis figure 4 stretch, getting into the lateral part of our hip, into the sacrum. And you can stay there as long as you like, and then switching to the other side. I'm not able to get fully into the stretch on this side, but I can modify it a little bit. Again, flexing the foot above the knee, above the ankle, and just leaning forward there, breathing. Great, and then we'll bring our hands behind our head. So clasp the hands here, right under the occiput, base of the skull, and we'll lift our chin a bit to bring our head slightly back. And this is an isometric. So for about 5 seconds, you're going to press your head into your hands and your hands into your head and hold. All right, so go ahead and press and hold. And release. And again, take a break, and then again, press and hold, right? And just hold as you press hands into head, head into hands. And you're also getting your arms activated, which is nice. And then release. And then one more time, 3 times is a good amount. You're going to press head into hands, hands into head, and hold. and release. And your head's going to feel all light and bobbly. One other thing you can do if you'd like to is, this is not going to be visible. This is a little bit of a Kegel, right? But we never want to do Kegels too forcefully. They should always be gentle. So you're just going to relax your pelvis and let your pelvis and hips relax as you inhale. And then on your exhale, try to bring your upper inner thighs together, right, without moving your legs. Right? So exhale all the air out. And you'll notice that all of these muscles are engaging down here, your pelvic floor and inner thighs, and then relax as you inhale. So just nice full breath. Just do that a couple times. So on our exhale, we try to bring our upper inner thighs towards each other. Try to squeeze them together as you exhale. Feel your glutes engage, which is nice too. And then relax as you inhale. And one more time, exhale. Try to bring those upper thighs towards each other. A little squeezy. It's also helpful to keep you from getting a numb butt. Right, so, okay, so there you have it. You can do that little routine or any part of it that feels good to you whenever that is needed. And thank you for joining me.